So first we had STEM, and then STEAM, and as the steam engine is the precursor for all engines, history is the precursor for all innovation. Innovation in science, technology, engineering, arts and maths is all built on history. So I think, in the words of Sean Connery, we need a little steam. I'm a fine arts conservator, and my profession is the science behind the art. People think of conservators working in the basement of the British Museum or National Gallery, not in Fyshwick. To add to your surprise, my team includes a book conservator, horologist, a cutler, saddler, even a wig mistress, a chemist, an electrician, and an aeroplane conservator. Our job, simply put, is asset management. All assets can appreciate or depreciate. And it's our job to appreciate the art so you can appreciate the art. It may be the material object or the ephemeral story attached to it which makes an artefact an asset, and it doesn't matter which it is. We advise on the care, the display, the storage, handling, shipping, crating, environmental parameters, documentation, risk assessment and risk prevention for insurance, which may also include proof of existence and proof of authenticity. Oh, we also do disaster recovery because, let's face it, no one's throwing away a Rover Thomas or a Picasso because it got a little wet in a flood. In short, conservators are not just restorers, but asset managers for the cultural preservation of old, new, significant and irreplaceable art. Every one of us has something that would really hurt, and I mean really hurt, if we lost it. And that's because that's what makes us human. We're the only animal on the planet that makes art, and the only one that records history. Our collective human heritage is what defines us, unites us, and in Australia it's what combines us. So it's kind of really important. And I know this because I've lived in countries where displacement and war has led to an irreplaceable loss of cultural identity and assets. Experiencing the consequential soullessness elsewhere established my ambitious idea here at home. First, build a laboratory to deliver world-class scientific-based art conservation. Second, procure and supply peer-reviewed products so families can care for their own family assets. Third, pay it forward and create a place where people can train and appreciate our art assets so that they don't depreciate. And four, work together with makers, Leela, you're on my list, artisans and old trades so that we don't lose the richness of our past. Our national story is spread to the regional museums and keeping places across the country. Most have important relics which are exponentially deteriorating. To further my ambitious idea, I want to connect regional museums and keeping places with philanthropic donations by creating a preservation fund for desperately needed heritage conservation. Through this fund, we can do more than just preserve the collections. We can use the work to provide training and work-based experience for emerging conservators, even export skills and training and knowledge to grow the capacity for preserving not just our own national heritage assets, but also the national cultural assets of our region. Because, you know, saving art and culture creates great international goodwill. So, my idea now has form. Endangered Heritage is the only business of its type in the Southern Hemisphere. We have the Fyshwick Lab and retail shop and the qualified team. We now deliver professional development training and public access workshops. We have booked the Fitters Workshop for next year to have the first national rare trades event. And my next step is establishing our Heritage Preservation Fund to help regional custodians of our national story to get the qualified art conservation that they actually need. Ambitious ideas require leadership. No. And leadership needs believers and supporters. So talk to me about how we can put a H in STEAM.
Yeah.